Hello, guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for always coming back. Today, we would be talking about some life lessons that rich parents teach their children that the poor don't. So, if this is the kind of content that you would love to watch, kindly watch till the very end. And do well to give me a like, subscribe, hit that subscribe button down below if you love this video, and then let's get interactive in the comments section. Let's get right into the video. For one, guys, that rich parents teach their children is about how money works. Money has a way of working. They teach them financial literacy. They pass on to them in education about money. And so it is very important as a parent or as a rich parent, especially, to teach your child about the things that you have learned about money, money management, personal finance, budgeting, assets, dividends, compound interest. Anything related to money that you have learned that has worked for you in the past as a parent, you would want to teach your child, especially if you did not learn it very early in life, so that your child can avoid the mistakes that you made in the past and then make it earlier. Investments, investing, early investments, retirement. All these things you have to teach your child. Learn about how money works, how to use your money to make money, how to make your money work hard for you instead of working hard for your money. These things are very essential as parents that we need to teach our children right from infancy. After acquiring money, okay, after getting money, the things we need to acquire. Number two lesson that rich parents teach their children is the difference between an asset and a liability. We've spoken extensively about this on this channel. So do well to watch my previous videos. Shortly, an asset is something that brings money to your pocket, and a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. So you teach your child to have that understanding that if I have money, I need to use it to acquire things that will bring money to my pocket instead of taking money out of my pocket. It's a very good lesson to teach your child. Lesson number three, guys, that rich parents teach their children is that they are not entitled to anything in this life. A lot of children have been spoiled. Some rich parents do not, they hand over things on a silver platter to their children without them working for it. And so they do not value things like that. You need to teach your child to value putting work hard, put in the effort, to know that before you can get something, you have to work hard for it. It will not be handed over to you on a silver platter, especially in this world that we are in. Nobody's going to give you anything for free. You need to work for it. And so, even if you sell parents' uh, property or wealth, you are not fully entitled to it. The adjective here is for your parents and not for you. The fact that it's for your parents, it doesn't mean it's for you. You need to also work and get your own. Four lesson, guys, that parents teach their children is how to socialize, how to meet people and network, because they teach their children that people are of essence. Nobody is an island. We all need someone to make it in life. And so they teach their children how to be social. They take their children out to uh, meet, ceremonies, to business events, and the like seminars and all that, so that they can network and learn firsthand from the very experienced people who have made it in life. If you want to make it in life, go to the person who is where you want to be, and then learn firsthand from them. Life lesson, guys, that rich parents teach their children is to stop expecting immediate results. As young people, as we are in this time and age, we always have that immediate gratification, instant instant gratification. We do something now and we expect results. But life as it is, you don't get results immediately. You have to consistently put in efforts to even see just a little result sometimes. And so rich parents teach their children that you do not have to expect immediate results from something you have put in the effort. You just need to stay consistent, and then, I mean, keep our heads focused, our eyes on the prize, and focus as always. We have to keep our heads out of the clouds. Sometimes we have certain imaginations that are very wild, and I mean, we expect a lot magical things to happen immediately, but it is not so in this life. Things take time for it to happen, and so you need to have that understanding as a parent and teach your child that as well. Teach their children how to create daily habits that would be profitable to them in the long run. They teach them skills, they give them a knowledge and expertise about things that you can use to create wealth in the long run. Things you do not waste your time on things that are not profitable, but you acquire things maybe from the classroom or the external environments that you find yourself. You learn firsthand things so that you can use to make money in the long run. Sometimes these things are not even taught in school, so you learn it for yourself. And if you're a parent and you know how to do something, you teach your child how to do it as well. It is said that you do not give money to someone, you teach the person, you don't give fish to someone, but you teach the person how to fish. Because if you do not teach the person will constantly come to you. But if you've taught the person how to get that fish, I mean, that person will not come and be disturbing you. Seven guys money lesson that parents teach their children is that money is a tool, money is a good thing. I mean, as Christians, most of the times in the past, I think it's way better now. Money was seen as a bad thing. It's a taboo to even talk about money in some households. Money is a tool, it's not a bad thing. We use money every day. I mean, if it's a bad thing, then we have to stop using money. But as whether Christians, non-Christians, as human beings, we need to acquire certain things. And we are not in the barter trade system anymore. We use money to exchange for goods and services. So money is a means to an end. It's not a destination. Money is a tool we use to do charity, to get things for ourselves. Money is used to help and solve problems. And so we need to have that understanding and pass on to our children as well. There will come a point in time where, I mean, we've been taught to save and save, but if your salary has remained the same over the years, there's little you can really do about it. And so rich parents teach their children to increase their ways of earning income instead of cutting expenses. I mean, you can cut and cut expenses, but to what extent if your money is still the same? And so rich parents teach their children how to increase their income, how to generate passive streams of income, different ways of gaining income instead of cutting down on expenses. My lesson is that parents teach their children, rich parents teach their children that knowledge is valuable in the long run compared to money. I mean, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. If you do not have knowledge in a certain field, you are never ever going to make it. And so you need that knowledge to be able to get money in the long run. Number nine is that parents teach their children that knowledge is better than cash. With knowledge, you can get the cash. If you have the cash and you don't have knowledge, you are going to spoil that money. You are going to lose that money. That's why we have to teach our children that sometimes children, when we are starting off in life and then we are getting going into a business, I mean, we are getting employed and our salaries are not that up to the standard that we want, it is important that you stay there because you are now starting off in life. You get that small salary, and then you gain the knowledge and expertise. I mean, let's see it as a starting point, seeing as a learning experience that you can gain money. See it as a learning experience where you can gain knowledge and the expertise, the experience, the working experience. Then after you work there for some time you can improve yourself or go into another company with that knowledge or skills that you have acquired. Do not say the salary is too small, especially when you are starting off in a new company, getting employed in a new place. Stay there and then learn on the job and acquire certain skills that is way more valuable, way more precious than the salary at that point. One lesson, guys, that I always advocate that rich parents teach their children is that not to always work for money, but let your money always work for you. Your money gaining more money for you instead of you working hard for your money. There's a limit to how hard you can work for your money because of time. Time is of essence. We all have 24 hours in a day. So how it depends on how well you use your time. That will determine the amount of money that you get. So leverage on buying people's time, employing people to make more money. That way your money is working for you. Gain passive income, get buy shares, mutual funds, and the likes to gain you more money. Your money is working for you when you get these assets. So getting assets in general is a way of your money working hard for you instead of you working hard for your money. Got number 11 lesson, family, that rich parents teach their children is that solving problem is the way to go if you want to be rich. I've always said that if you want to get money, just find a problem around you, probably in your working environment, in your places of habitation or abode, where you live. If there's a problem in that environment, find a way of solving it and exchanging it for money. That is the way to get rich if you want to. 12, guys, number 12 lessons, not to waste your time on things that are not of essence to you, probably in your field of work or wherever you might find yourself. Anything that does not add value to you, do not waste your time. Or anyone who does not add value to you, do not waste your time on such things or people. 13 lesson is how to use good debt instead of bad debt to your advantage. I've already spoken extensively about this on this channel. That debt is not always bad. It can be good, especially if you get the loan, you get that money. You are using other people's money to make money, and that is what we call good debt. You get a loan from bank, company, or an individual, and then you put it in a business or you put it into an asset that will yield you more money so that you can pay off that loan in the long run. And that is a good debt. So rich parents teach their children how to use good debt to their advantage instead of bad debt. That not all debts are bad. There can be good debts as well. Lesson, guys, that rich parents see their children is that 80% of your results will come from 20% of your efforts. Put in the work now, and then it's going to yield you results, tremendous, overwhelming results in the future. It doesn't, sometimes that is not very enjoyable, but you need to be consistent, put in the effort, show up every day, do what you need to do, and little by little, little drops of water make a mighty ocean. And then in some years to come you see that your hard work has paid off. So that effort that you put in, that was little by little, it will yield you 80% of the results or the outcome that you are looking for in the future. Thing number 15, guys, is that if you have money, it doesn't make you a better person. That's what the rich teach their children. having money doesn't make you better than your neighbor or your friend who doesn't have money. It just helps to solve problems. Lastly, guys, is that rich parents see their children not to raise their expectations about things, about people in this life. I mean, you don't have to really expect too much from someone. You can expect it from yourself, that's fine, but do not have too much expectation. Don't have too much trust for people or things. I mean, things don't always go the way we want them sometimes. And so keep your head level, keep your head, be focused, and then do not have too much expectations about things, about people in this life, so that you do not get too much disappointed. If you love this video, guys, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. Do also check out my previous videos and watch my next video. Share with your family and friends, guys, and let's get interactive in the comment section. What other lesson do you think I have mentioned that I have not mentioned that you think should be taught to our children? And do you agree with all the lessons that I have spoken of so far? Let's know in the comment section right now. Click. Let's know in the comment section right now. Let's get interactive. I look forward to your comments right now. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one. God bless you. It's bye for now. Bye.